Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make a quick video on how to make your jeans fit. Unfortunately, I have gained a bit of weight. Not that I really have a huge problem with it, but what's unfortunate about it is the fact that my pants don't fit so well anymore. They were getting really, really tight and uncomfortable, and I just was like, why am I wearing these? Um, But unfortunately, I didn't and still don't have the money to buy a new pair of pants. So I did what any good punk kid does and finds a way to deal with it. So, take it from us. um, I had an old pair of pants lying around, so I decided to cut them up and see if this would work. So, learn from my mistakes. What I originally tried doing was cutting into a V, um, like my pants, my existing pants. I tried cutting this into a V shape. Don't do that. That's bad. What you should do is cut in a straight line, up and down. Just so you know, this is the seam that's right by my waist, or sorry, right by my hip, and I cut in a straight line from the top of my jeans to almost the button that's on the front pocket. And so I cut a straight line, and it all depends on how far you want to crank this thing open. If you want to crank it open farther, then your jeans will stretch more. If you want to crank it a little bit, then um, you just cut a tiny bit. But I wanted to, just in case I did gain more weight later on, I wanted to make them a bit bigger, um, because I'm always gaining weight and I have a problem with this. I cut into a straight line, and then cranked it open, and then sewed a square patch, just so that I made sure that I had enough room. Sewed a square patch on the back. I did have to pin it first because I sew on my leg and I sew by hand. That's just my personal preference. Um, but if you sew with a machine, or if you have another way of sewing, then that's your thing. I'm just giving you my suggestion. I pinned it in place and put it on my leg. Actually, put my pant on halfway and sewed on my leg. I found this way works really well, especially if you're using stretchy jeans for this part as well, because these jeans are a little stretchy. Because I knew that I wouldn't like really constricting pants, because I find that uncomfortable. I did do it on both sides, both in the same spot where my seams would be, or sorry, where the seams are, and I just like made it a little wider. Um, Tips. I had to cut the top of this part of my pant because it was sticking up like this. No matter how I tried to wiggle it, it still would creep up even if I pinned it. So I just did it that way, and they look pretty good from a distance. Sorry, that's the outside and the inside. Um, they look pretty good from a distance. Plus, no one's really looking that closely at my jeans, unless it's at my butt, because there are patches on there. But that's just my really quick way of doing it, and yeah. I know I might get comments like, you should probably eat healthier then, or lose weight fatty, or whatever. But it's just because I don't have time uh, to give a shit. I just I'm in college, and I just eat what I can, and not necessarily always the best foods, but it's all I've got time for. Um, but yeah, so that's my really quick tip. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions and or comments, please feel free to write them down, and I will hopefully respond as quick as I can. Please understand if I don't respond in the next 5 minutes from when you post it, but I am in school. Calm yo titties. Alright, thanks guys.